Have you ever had one of those moments where you walk into a room and completely forget why you're there? Or maybe you've noticed that names, dates, or even simple words just don't come to you as quickly as they used to. If that sounds familiar, you're not alone. And here's something many people don't realize: while some memory changes are a normal part of aging, a lot of what we think is just getting older is actually something we can control. What if I told you that some of the foods we eat every day, foods we've been told are healthy or harmless, could actually be secretly harming your brain? That's right. Some ingredients, additives, and even seemingly natural foods can contribute to inflammation, brain fog, and even increase the risk of cognitive decline over time. Now, don't worry, this isn't about giving up all the foods you love. The good news is that once you know what to look for, you can start making small swaps that will protect and even improve your brain health. So let's talk about the first food that might be hurting your memory without you even realizing it: highly processed vegetable oils. For years, we've been told that vegetable oils like soybean oil, canola oil, and corn oil are a heart-healthy alternative to butter or animal fats. But here's what they don't tell you: these oils are often highly processed and packed with omega-6 fatty acids. And while omega-6 isn't bad in small amounts, too much of it can cause chronic inflammation in the brain. And inflammation is a big deal. Think of it like a slow-burning fire inside your body. Over time, that inflammation damages brain cells, slows down communication between neurons, and can even contribute to diseases like Alzheimer's. But don't worry, this doesn't mean you have to cut out all fats. In fact, your brain needs healthy fats to function properly. The key is choosing the right ones. Instead of using processed vegetable oils, try cooking with extra virgin olive oil, coconut oil, or avocado oil. These oils contain powerful anti-inflammatory properties that actually protect your brain instead of harming it. Now, let's talk about another food that many people eat every morning, thinking it's a healthy choice, but it could actually be contributing to memory problems over time. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Wait, aren't whole grain cereals and oatmeal supposed to be good for me? And yes, plain oats and whole grains can be a great choice. The problem is that most packaged cereals and flavored oatmeals are loaded with hidden sugars, artificial flavors, and preservatives, all of which can contribute to brain fog, energy crashes, and even long-term cognitive decline. Think about it: many cereals are marketed as heart-healthy or a good source of fiber, but if you take a closer look at the ingredients, you'll often find high-fructose corn syrup, artificial colors, and even hydrogenated oils. Even those instant oatmeal packets that seem like a quick and easy breakfast can have as much sugar as a candy bar. But what does sugar have to do with your brain? A lot. When you eat too much refined sugar, it causes spikes in blood sugar levels, leading to energy crashes, poor concentration, and trouble focusing. Over time, consistently high sugar intake can cause insulin resistance, which has been directly linked to Alzheimer's disease and other forms of dementia. In fact, some researchers even call Alzheimer's type 3 diabetes because of the strong connection between sugar imbalances and cognitive decline. So, what's the solution? Instead of reaching for sugary cereals or flavored oatmeal, try making plain steel-cut oats and adding cinnamon, nuts, or fresh berries for natural sweetness. If you want a protein-packed breakfast, eggs, Greek yogurt, or avocado on whole grain toast are great options that provide steady energy and essential nutrients for brain health. Now that we've talked about processed oils and hidden sugars, let's move on to another food that might shock you, because it's something many people drink every single day, thinking it's a healthier choice. Now, I know a lot of people switch to diet sodas, sugar-free drinks, or artificial sweeteners thinking they're making a healthier choice. After all, they have 0 calories, so they must be better for you, right? But here's the surprising truth: studies show that artificial sweeteners like aspartame, saccharin, and sucralose can actually have negative effects on brain function and may even increase the risk of dementia. Why? Because these artificial chemicals trick the brain and disrupt its natural balance. They confuse your body into expecting sugar, which can lead to insulin spikes, increased cravings, and even damage to neurotransmitters, the messengers in your brain that control memory, focus, and learning. And here's something shocking: some studies have found that people who regularly drink diet sodas actually have a higher risk of stroke and cognitive decline compared to those who don't. That means swapping regular soda for diet soda might not be doing your brain any favors at all. But here's the good news: there are plenty of delicious and brain-healthy alternatives. The best option is always plain water, but if you want something with flavor, try infusing water with lemon, mint, or berries. Herbal teas and coconut water are also great alternatives that hydrate your body without harming your brain. And if you still crave that carbonation, try sparkling water with a splash of natural fruit juice instead of reaching for a diet soda. your brain, and your entire body will thank you for it. Now, let's move on to the final food on our list, one that is so common in processed foods that most people don't even realize how often they're eating it. Now, I know this one might be surprising, especially if you love a good sandwich or a quick breakfast with bacon or sausage. But here's the problem: many processed meats are loaded with preservatives, nitrates, and unhealthy fats that can contribute to inflammation in the brain and even increase the risk of neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's and Parkinson's. Why is that? Well, those nitrates and preservatives used to cure meats like bacon, ham, sausage, and deli meats don't just keep them looking fresh, they also produce compounds in the body that can damage brain cells over time. In fact, research has found that people who eat a lot of processed meats have a higher risk of cognitive decline compared to those who eat mostly fresh, whole foods. Now, does that mean you have to give up your favorite foods completely? Not at all. The key is to be mindful of how often you eat processed meats and make smarter choices. Instead of deli meats, try grilled chicken, tuna, or fresh turkey. Instead of processed sausage or bacon, look for nitrate-free, minimally processed options, or better yet, swap them out for plant-based protein sources like beans, nuts, and eggs that support brain health. So, now that we've gone through these 4 brain-harming foods, let's quickly recap. Highly processed vegetable oils, they promote inflammation in the brain. Swap them for healthy fats like olive oil and avocado oil. Sugary cereals and flavored oatmeal, they spike blood sugar and increase the risk of memory loss. Choose steel-cut oats or eggs for breakfast. Diet sodas and artificial sweeteners, they disrupt brain chemistry and may increase the risk of dementia. Stick to water, herbal teas, or natural fruit-infused drinks. Processed meats, they contain harmful preservatives that can damage brain cells. Opt for fresh, lean proteins like chicken, turkey, and plant-based alternatives. Now, I know making big changes can feel overwhelming, but here's the good news: you don't have to change everything at once. Just start small. Maybe today, you swap out your usual vegetable oil for olive oil. Maybe tomorrow, you try a breakfast with less sugar and more protein. Every little change adds up, and over time, your brain will thank you for it. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Which of these foods surprised you the most? Let me know in the comments. And if you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a new video. Here's to keeping your brain sharp, your body strong, and your life full of energy, at any age. See you in the next video.